Alright, here I am back again. Working on the jeans. I got this square right now, working on the front of them now. Just got to do this one here. And hopefully there's a way I can get this silver Sharpie off. I had to use masking tape to line up the first stitching. I just did the red secondary stitching on this one because this is where the cargo pocket's going to go right here. And I'm just got to line this up, and I'm just trimming this back again. And I'm gonna, run just a single stitch on there because the cargo pocket is gonna cover it anyway. So just make it good enough to hold. So I just finished this about 15 minutes ago. Just cutting this away, about to cut this away. And after that, I'm gonna be cutting out, sizing up and cutting out that pocket. I'm also thinking about, if it's possible, just to make the pants more tolerable, cutting away wherever there's khaki under the jeans. Since I'm cutting the jeans out to expose the khaki, I'm thinking of flipping them inside out once I'm completely done, and cutting away wherever the jeans covers the khaki at where I can, so that they're not too thick. I mean, I guess these will be decent for winter pants, how they are, because they're basically two pants stacked on top of each other. But that's what I'm getting at now. But right now, I just wanted to do this little update real quick while I had a chance to, because originally I was going to kind of update this a little bit later while I was still in the living room. Also doing a little bit of work on the bike because I got the crank on the bike. So that's what we have now. I have like a double loop stitch, I guess you'd call it, right there and right there to help reinforce that. The top of the cargo pocket is going to go right along the lip of this pocket. So no fancy work in just putting the cargo pocket over and then cutting a hole in the cargo pocket and having to do all that nonsense. Especially since the flap on the cargo pocket is completely closed on one side. So I'm just going to put it under there, sew it up, use some red thread right there, and then the rest of it's going to be sewn in black thread, looped around. And then I'm going to use that as reference to do the other side, because what I'm doing is I was originally just going to do everything together, like on the back. I ran this stitch on both pants, and I ran this stitch and the secondary red stitch on both pants. I ran both of these first stitches on the front, and then I ran this red one. I was going to run the red one there, but I was like, as long and tedious as it is to do that, I'd say non-stop it'd be about, at least for me, about 4 hours. It may not always seem like it when you're in the moment just trying to get it done, but about 4 hours. Hours probably if I start at one side and go all the way to the other, non-hindered, meaning you don't have to use the bathroom, don't have to go anywhere, don't have to pick nobody up. And since this leg is pretty much done topside, I'm just going to go ahead as soon as I get this away, go ahead and start mocking up the cargo pocket, just because at that point it's going to be the fun part, because it's something new and different that I'm doing. And once I get that mocked up, I'm going to cut this along this dotted Sharpie line right here. And what my plan is that everywhere I cut through wearing them and washing, it's going to fray, like you see on designer jeans. Those fray marks on designer jean pants and jean jackets and vests and stuff, the little fraying that they do with the sandpaper or power sand or whatever in the little factories. I'm hoping it's going to fray like that and look nice. Because if it doesn't, I'm just going to have to probably stitch at it. And hopefully with this double stitch setup, just crossing and then that wrapping, hopefully it will not fray past the stitch. Because if it does, I might have to do something like, I don't know, fold it all over, put a little fabric glue on there or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that's about where I'm at now. It's a quick little video of me trying to clear this out. Because it's already cut from where I accidentally cut it too far. And I'm just going to have to run a bit of thread over that. With this. Bam, there we go. That's off of there. And plus the good thing about this is, since they are my favorite color, I'll be able to reuse the scraps for other little projects. I've already got a next project in hand that once this is finished and I can get 2 or 3 things I need for it, take a break between these pants and trying to figure out those pants over there. And it is an idea that a buddy of mine had. He has this little cloth little pouch that his pillowcases came in. And he keeps his tarot cards in. Let me see if I can grab it over here. This little pouch. Yeah, he says pillowcases of his came in. Yeah, he got a red one. He keeps his tarot cards in it along with the wrap and the cloth that you lay down when you lay your tarot cards down. Because you really shouldn't just lay them on bare tables or whatnot. But I'm going to go a little bit step further than him, and I'm going to make this not only just more than just plain black, not that I don't like plain black, and it's the same material as bed sheets and pillowcases are made out of, which shows whoever made these pillowcases, and they probably make bed sheets and blankets, helps them save money by using the same material or leftover material for these. But I'm going to make this so that I can clip it onto my belt loop, and I might get rid of this Velcro and use a clasp of some sort. I've got some scrap from these pants. I've got some leather from a leather coat, and maybe some few other odds and ends to put on there and make these dope clip my tarot cards on the side. So if any of my people are watching, merry meet and blessed be. Either the tarot cards I have, Healing Light Tarot, I haven't done too much with them yet. Everything takes time, and I haven't had too much time and peace to be able to deal with them. But either of them, that's what they look. That's basically what the cards look like. That's the Hang It Man. It's pretty cool. But that's where I'm at with the pants. About to run a new stitch across here. I got already started doing it, but I didn't like how it lined up, so I cut it to start over. I just have to find my needle and thread that's hiding up under here. Without stabbing myself with it. Bam, there we go. Re-knot this and go back over it again. This time make sure it's a little straighter. It's going to be hidden by the pocket anyway, so it doesn't too terribly matter. It just has to be able to hold itself there. That'd be good enough that if I want to, I can cut some of the khaki out from under here. If I want to, just to help take some of the weight off the jeans. You know? Not that I don't like being hot, because that's my preference, but that's how, I just don't want them to be too heavy and unruly. There's no telling what these are going to be like when I'm actually wearing them, or when they get washed for the first time and whatnot. Not that they, and it's not that they're dirty or anything. Well, the jeans are. I guess technically they are. The last time they were washed was about 4 or 5 years ago, and they didn't dry completely, so they got that sour kind of smell, that old water smell to them. But the Dickies themselves they were clean. Well, that's pretty much all I have now. Before I just keep rambling on about incessant bullshit. But that's it for y'all. Jack's Rhapsody out.